Our topic is errors in Java. In Java, we have three types of errors generally. First, that is called compiler or syntax error Okay. Second one, that is called logical error. And third one, that is runtime error. It is also known as exception errors. Now we will talk about the different type of errors. Comparison errors means, first one, suppose you are writing a program. In the program we have to follow some syntax, some rules. Suppose where to give semicolon, where not to give semicolon, what type of keywords we are using, the name of the keyword, spelling of the keyword, then it is in uppercase or lowercase. For example, suppose you are writing string, 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 that S is capital. System, 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 S is capital. If you are writing scanner, 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 S is capital, like this. Then where to give semicolon, where not to give. So these things are called syntax. So if you are doing any syntax error, if you are missing something, if you are missing semicolon, you are giving semicolon somewhere after, if you are giving semicolon, like this, these are called syntax error. Okay, wrong spelling of the keyword, missing terminators, or data type mismatch. Suppose you have taken int, you have written int a and given 5.5, so it will be wrong, it's wrong, like this. These are called syntax error or compilation error. So why it is called compilation error? Because during compilation, when you will compile the program, compiler will show you these errors. It will show you that you have error, so it will not allow you to run the program. That is called compilation error. Second, logical error. What is logical error? In logical error, suppose you want to add two numbers, a plus b, so, but instead of this you have given a into b. So what will happen? You want plus, but you have written multiplication. What will happen? Answer will come differently. That is called logical error. Logical error cannot be detected by compiler, because it will show you the error, everything is correct, everything you have written correctly, c equals to a plus b, c equals to a into b. Instead of this you have written this. So what will happen? If it is 3 and 4, instead of 7 it will come 12. So your answer will come wrongly. That is called logical error. So in logical error, you are giving some wrong information to the compiler. So what will happen? Compiler will not understand what you want. In your mind, what is there? So that is called logical error. And runtime error, you have written a program correctly, no compilation error is there, means no syntax error is there, logic is also correct, everything is correct. For example, suppose you want C and you have given a by b. Okay, in C equals to a by b. Now you want to take the input from user. User will give the a value. User has given a equals to 5 and b equals to 2. Okay, very nice. Answer will be 2. Why 2? Because it will give 2.5, but 0.5 will not execute because it is integer. So it will give you answer 2. But instead of 2, user has given 0. Then what will happen? C equals to 5.0. Infinite means answer will not cover. In indefinite number, this answer will never come. Okay. So these type of errors are called runtime error. Okay. Similarly, suppose you want one input from user in C equals to, suppose you have taken sc dot next int. Okay, this one you want that user will give the input, but instead of input integer, user has given C, DC, suppose string. So what will happen? It will show you one error. That is called, because it is not a number, this is not a number, so it will give you result one error. So this error is not because of your syntax is wrong or your logic is wrong, because of our user is giving some wrong input. That is called runtime error. It is also known as exception error, because to avoid this type of error we can use exception handling. We can use try and catch block. Later in later chapters we will learn this try and catch block, and another one is there, that is throws. Okay, so this is called exception handling. We will learn that one later. Now this type of errors are called runtime error. Okay, now comments in Java. We have three type of comments. First is single line comment. Single line, what is that? If you have a single line comment, then you can write, you can use double slash like this. After writing this, whatever you will write, it will show in your program, means programmer can see, but it will not execute. Comments are things that will never execute in program. Compiler will never touch this. Compiler will never execute these things. Okay, so that is called single line comment if you have one single line. But if you want to write your comments in multiple lines, then you have multi-line comments also. Multi-line or multiple line. This is slash star, then you write first line, then second line, third line. Suppose you have different lines, it will show you some stars here, different stars it will show, automatically it will show, no need to write. And lastly you have to give star slash. So you can write this one. These things are called multi-line comments. And third one, documentation. To document, to give the information about your program. If you want to document your program, documentation if you want to give, that time it is used. Documentation comment, that is slash double star starting, then you write your documentation, whatever, multi-line also, then star slash. That is called documentation comment. So we have three type of comments: single line, multi-line, and documentation line.